Georgia case may present the greatest legal threat to former President Trump, even more so than the federal indictment on similar charges.
Atlanta News First Chief Investigator Brendan Keefe was up very late reading that full Fulton County indictment. He's here now with what makes this Georgia case so different. And Brendan, you had a lot to read through here.
Oh, we sure did. Savannah, Rick, artist sketches offered the only view into the arraignments of Donald Trump on 2 federal indictments because cameras are not allowed in federal court. But cameras will almost certainly be allowed for the arraignments and possible trials of Donald Trump and his co-defendants in Fulton County. And that's because Georgia almost always allows cameras in the courtroom. The second here, named victims. That's right. This is the first election indictment with actual named victims. In the federal indictments, the victims are the American people writ large. Still a big deal, but not relatable to a jury. In the Georgia case, election workers Ruby Freeman and her daughter Shay Moss are named, and they are very relatable to a jury. Their lives were destroyed by false allegations from the then President of the United States and his attorney, Rudy Giuliani. Now, third, we talked about how neither a president nor a governor has the power to issue pardons for the Fulton County charges. Some viewers have asked me, can the Republican-controlled General Assembly simply vote to change the Georgia pardon law? The answer is not really. The Independent Board of Pardons and Paroles is codified in the Georgia Constitution. So an amendment would require a 2/3 vote of both the state House and state Senate, and then a referendum. And finally, there's the issue of prison time. A conviction on Georgia RICO charges comes with a sentence of 5 to 20 years, which suggests a mandatory minimum prison sentence. But a judge could issue a fine of $25,000 or simply say, hey, we're going to suspend your sentence and give you probation instead.
Okay, so Brendan, in the Fulton County indictment, Donald Trump's tweets are listed as acts furthering this criminal enterprise, specifically pushing Governor Kemp to overturn the 2020 election, which he refused to do, obviously. The president keeps on tweeting and using his social media platforms. Could that get him in trouble with the judge?
Yeah, one thing you can count on is he's going to keep using social media. Yes, Rick, it could. The president now has his own social media platform, Truth Social, and on the platform during the grand jury testimony, he posted that former Lieutenant Governor Jeff Duncan shouldn't testify. It's a felony in Georgia to deter a witness from testifying freely. It doesn't have to be intimidation. But saying he shouldn't testify, well, Donald Trump has not been charged with influencing a witness, but since it happened only yesterday, it could be part of a future filing by Fani Willis, or saying a witness shouldn't testify could be used in a future bond condition hearing in Fulton County. So stay tuned.
All right, Brendan, thank you very much. Atlanta News First.